Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. My name is Ogochukwu Jacob, your English instructor, and today we'll be discussing arguing given topics effectively. At the end of the class, you should be able to define an argument, define expository, list the differences and similarities between expository and argumentative passages, be able to state the meaning of ethos, pathos, and logos, strategies for arguing effectively. Now let's go on. What is an argument? An argument is a statement or a presentation of a point of view in order to convince people that their opinion about a particular topic or discussion is correct. In other words, we can also say that an argument is a discussion or a debate in which a number of people put forward different or opposing opinions. What is expository? It means providing information about a particular topic or subject. The purpose is mainly to explain a series of events. For example, this evening at 8 p.m., a trailer collided with a car at St. Toby's Supermarket, Yaba. Now, in this passage, you've been able to explain the incident that took place. So in this lesson, we'll be looking at effective ways to win an argument or drive home your point without raising your voice or ruining a relationship. In order to produce a strong and robust argument, you need to employ some strategy. For an argument to be effective, it needs to be constructive. Now, what are the similarities between expository and argumentative passage? Expository passage simply means to give an explanation of something. This type of passage does not require you to take a stance. Instead, you're to present a range of evidence, facts, and statistics on a topic. You should have an introduction, you should have a body and a conclusion. For example, depression amongst young people. In this passage, you're expected to show how deep your knowledge is about the topic and not convince us that it is an issue. We already know that. We just need to know how knowledgeable you are about the topic you've been given. Argumentative passage. An argumentative passage takes a position on an issue and trying to convince the audience to accept their argument. It should have an introduction, it should have a body and also a conclusion. For example, is coronavirus real? So in this passage, you're expected to convince your audience about the virus and how real it is with fact and strong evidence and make them see into your reasons. Now, the next slide we'll be looking at Aristotle's persuasive tools, ethos, pathos, and logos. These are persuasive tools that can help make your argument appealing to your audience. This is why they are known as argumentative appeals. Ethos is an appeal to ethics. You need to demonstrate that you're credible and worth listening to. For example, as a teacher, I am qualified to tell you that this textbook will be beneficial to you in all stages of life. Pathos is an appeal using emotions. You need to be convincing. You need to be convinced. You need to win the heart of your audience. It can be expressed through words, pictures, and even gestures of the body. For example, you make the right decision because you have something that not many people do. You have a heart. Logos appeal to logic, means reasoning with your audience using fact and figures. For example, doctors all over the world recommend this type of treatment. I hope you understand that. Now, we'll go to strategies for arguing effectively. 1. Perform effective and thorough research. Now, you don't want to go into an argument blind. You want to ensure that you've done a thorough research about a particular topic before going into an argument. An engaging introduction. Now, you want to pick an introduction that is really appealing, that can capture the heart and the attention of your audience. Incorporate logos, pathos, and ethos. We explained that earlier. Avoid putting down the other person's ideas and beliefs. Now, you need to be careful with your words when arguing or when disagreeing to the other person's opinion. Now, you can use words such as, I understand your point. However, I understand your point. But I understand your point. Nonetheless, you need to ensure that you don't put down the other person's ideas. You don't hurt the person with your choice of words. Now, use appropriate tenses, words, and phrases. Now, you don't want to end up being misunderstood. You don't want to end up being misinterpreted. So you need to pick your words, your phrases carefully. Style and tone of language that is appropriate for the subject and audience. Now, when arguing, You want to, when in one of the benefits, one of the strategies of winning an argument, you want to be calm, you want to be polite, you want to be respectful. Now, you don't want to be rude just because you're trying to state your point. You want to be able to present your argument calmly and politely so that your audience can listen to you. And with a strong conclusion. Now, you have to have evidence to back up your claim. Now, let's go. In conclusion, in order for you to argue effectively, you need to apply the argumentative appeals, which are ethos, pathos, and logos. We already explained that earlier. You need to be polite, you need to be calm, you need to be respectful. Ensure that you have a strong evidence to back up your claim. Like we said earlier, you don't want to be arguing blindly. Acknowledging point of view different from yours also has the effect of fostering more credibility between you and your audience. It is essential that you not only address counter argument, but you also do that respectfully. To counter a claim, you can use the words we already stated that earlier. However, both on the other hand, without hurting the other person's feeling. Okay, we have come to the end of the class. Now there's a little assignment for you to do. When you're done, you can please send your answers and inquiries to gmosmith@edufirst.com